Hi there, my friends. This is May, and here I am with my inner being to talk to you and your inner being. And today I would like to share with you how to truly visualize. Yes, how to use visualization as a real tool for manifestation. How to create your reality using your imagination or visualization, how to do it properly, okay? Well, when I say truly or properly, I don't mean that I own the truth about this, but what I mean is a way of be more effective. And I would like to share my mistakes and how I realized how really visualization works, okay? So, first of all, the first thing that I noticed that I was doing wrong with visualization is that I was taking to my inner world the problems of my outer world. So, for example, I was taking my limitations, the limitation of my body or my external conditions, or the limitation of what is, to my inner being. And my inner being is not limited to the body, to the mind, or to the environment. Our inner being is limitless, is not limited or bounded by anything. And when you do this, you, for example, let me explain more in a practical way. For example, I wanted to buy a car. I wanted to buy this car and I want this very expensive car, not a sport car, for example, but let's say a nice car, a better car. And then I was visualizing the car, me driving the car, but my visualization doesn't feel right when I start to worry about, but how will I have the money to buy this car? Or this car might be too expensive for me. I don't have the money for buying this car. This car maybe is going to have very expensive insurance. So maybe maintenance or anything. So that's when you take the problems and limitations from your outer world to your inner world. That's wrong. You are limiting the unlimited. So when you go to your inner world to visualize, to access your inner being and just be conscious, you are consciousness, and consciousness doesn't have a body. Consciousness doesn't have a country, doesn't have a house or anything, because consciousness is formless, is shapeless, doesn't need anything. Yeah, it can be anything. In your imagination, only thing that is not possible is that what you don't even think about. But anything you think about, it's possible for you to imagine, and your imagination is only limited by you, not anyone else. No one can get inside your head and disturb your imagination unless you allow this person to do this. So one thing that I noticed that really helped me not being worried about my external conditions when I am visualizing in my inner world is that before I start visualizing, actually, for creating manifestation, I just close my eyes and I imagine that the entire universe starts to fade away, to vanish before me. Everything, I imagine the stars, the planets, even the sun and the moon and earth, the place I am, and my body. For the last thing that vanishes, my body vanishes and disappears. Everything disappears, even my body. And I am just a point of consciousness floating in the void. I'm in the void. I'm empty. I am attached to anything. I'm formless. And then from this 0 point, I start to access what there is already for me, available for me in my inner world with my inner being. And then comes the second way that happens when you are truly visualizing. I realized that I don't make any images. I only access what is already there for me. Yes, I don't go to my inner world and I do a lot of effort to try to visualize correctly. Maybe, okay, I want that car. Okay, what color? Maybe black, maybe red. Let's say, no, not this one, no. And then you start to be confused by trying to draw the images in your mind. And it's not like that. You go to the 0 point, you are empty. After you visualize, you are deleting everything is gone, and only you are awareness, you are presence, you are consciousness. And then what I do is that I make a question to myself, to my inner being. What would I visualize now that would make my heart happy? And then I start to just allow the images to appear before me. And the images start to show. Or if you want to visualize about something more specific, for example, the car. Just an example. You are in 0 point after vanishing everything, and you just ask to yourself, to your inner being, you ask, what type of car would make me feel happy to drive, to have, to own? What's the car that would really make my heart happy? And then you just are in silence. You are in silence in 0 point, and the images will start to appear. So you don't make any effort to create anything. You are accessing what is already in your inner world with your inner being. Okay, so it's more like allowing than actually creating. You are allowing what is already there for you. You deserve. Your essence is pure love. Your bliss. You are blessings. You are everything that is good. That's your true self. If you don't do anything that's going to cause resistance, all the goodness is there already for you. So for me, the true visualization is more about allowing my inner being to show me what my inner being has for me already, and to trust that what my inner being shows me is definitely the best for me, and is also in accordance, in resonance with my desires, the desire of my heart. I see the desire as a notification from my inner being, just telling me that's what I have for you. Just allow, just come here, just vibrate in this, in harmony with your desire, because it's already true. It is already here with me. It is here. It's here for you. That's the truth. And you just have to allow. So I also like to say that I'm going to visit my inner being by using my imagination. So those are the two ways that you have to combine to truly visualize. So first, don't take the limitations from your outer self to your inner being. Okay? Don't take the limitations from the world you are around to your imagination, because you're going to create more limitation. Whatever you put inside your mind, it's going to reproduce more of that in your outer world. Your reality, your physical reality, is the perfect shape, the perfect reflex image of what you have inside. So delete everything before you go to 0 point. Begin from the scratch. Begin from an empty canvas, like all white. Everything is gone, and you have just a white paper for you to start to access your true self, your true desires, your inner being, what your inner being has there for you already. So the second point is, you don't try to create images. You just make the question, what type of car would I be happy to drive? And then you make the question, what type of life would I be happy to have? Yeah, what would I visualize now that would make my heart sing? And then you give some space, and the images will start to appear before you. I think it's very fun to do that. I really enjoy. Many times I just go to my imagination or to my consciousness, and I just do for relaxation, to get happy and to vibrate high. It's fun. Imagining is fun. I truly love imagining this way. But if you are like, you think you have to create the exactly image of the things you want to manifest. Sometimes we even don't want exactly what we don't know what we truly want. We think we know, but we are so blinded by our limitations that we don't even know what we truly want. But trust your inner self, your inner being. Your inner being knows exactly what would make your heart sing. Your inner being knows you much better than yourself. You don't know yourself more than your inner being does. So just trust your inner being. It's fun. It's co-creation. You don't create all by yourself. You create together with your inner being. You guys are a team. So just be friends with your inner being and let your inner being show you through imagination what is there already for you. Okay? The more you have fun visualizing, the more you get aligned with your inner being, and the happier you are. Okay? That's what I had to share with you guys for today. And I desire for you to have several moments of fun moments of visualization with you and your inner being. Okay? Bye-bye.